Welcome back to our culinary tour of Italy, vegan style. I had to separate out Tuscany. It certainly merits its own episode. There's such an emphasis on the fact that this cake, this pasta, this grain, this olive, it's from this place, this town, this region, this province. Tuscany is famous for beans. It's famous for its bean production, so much so that the people in Toscana, in Tuscany, are affectionately called mangiafagioli, bean eaters, by the rest of Italy. I don't like putting it that way because I don't want to make it seem like beans are inferior to or replacement for animal-based meat. They are on their own an incredible group of foods. Legumi, which would include like lentils as well, but just beans, fagioli. I think when people think of quintessential Italy, they're really thinking about Tuscany. When they think of undulating landscapes and stone farmhouses and villas framed in cypress trees, those tall, wonderful cypress trees. When they think of medieval hill towns with cobblestone streets and hills and great vineyards. And one of the things that characterizes the food in Tuscany is once they have the best of all of those components, they don't have to add much because they don't want to distract from the flavor of these quality ingredients. My favorite meals and my favorite memories are these really simple experiences. And it's true, salt is not always needed or used in Tuscany. The bread is famously unsalted, senza sale. But I'm just going to go out on a limb and say that Tuscany produces some of the best olive oil. It's certainly the most coveted. You can grow those olives and they become huge and delicious, but back to Tuscany and its olive oil, which is divine. It's almost drinkable. It is divine. Salt-free bread complements the regional cuisine and it lets the flavors of that produce I keep talking about, like the aglio and the pomodori and the basilico, like all of those individual ingredients shine when the bread is not salted. So it just kind of, again, simple, simple, simple. Now, whether the bread is fresh or toasted or a day old, it's still the idea is that you're just really focusing on the flavors of the quality ingredients you're using, including when you make my favorite Tuscan dish. You've heard me talk about panzanella before. I think maybe Corona bean is one of my favorite beans. Like I could live on these beans. Corona bean, Corona bean, absolutely amazing. They're really big. They're large, broad, white beans. It's just a soup with local vegetables from the area and olive oil and cannellini beans. That would be a minestrone in Toscana. The poor man's food, the poor man's meat. To me, it's just the most delicious food. It's just simple. It's just simple and delicious. It's basically a chickpea flour pancake, and it is one of the most delicious items on our daily breakfast spread in our villa in Tuscany. I mean, this is what it is. You're eating the food that's grown, just you could see the farm. You're drinking the wine that you can see the vineyards. You're eating the olive oil, you could see the groves. Like that's how you eat in Italy. How can you not be inspired by that? The wine is no different than the food when it comes to Italy. You're in Toscana, you drink wines from Toscana. You drink Chianti. You drink Brunello di Montalcino. You drink Vino Nobile di Montepulciano. You drink Fernaccia di San Gimignano. Like you drink the wines that are from the regions because you can see the vineyards right on the other side of that hill. And that's why I do these episodes and that's why we do these trips so that you can come to the places around the world and enjoy what any non-vegan would enjoy with no deprivation. Nothing missing at all. We're just not having animal products and you're not missing a thing.